Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Blackhammer. This is Mr. Blackhammer 2021. I'm making a video to review WrestleMania 39 in Los Angeles. I just want you guys to know that WrestleMania 39 Night 1 is in the book. And oh man, that was a great show. That was an awesome show. The show was phenomenal. One of the best WrestleMania in years. I will make this video about 30 minutes. I will go through all the matches and what happened, and I will talk about night 2 since that is today. I wanted to wait until today because first I had to watch everyone else's podcast and I had to talk about I had to watch the press conference that happened last night. Also, I just want to show you guys these are two of my friends, Jose and Izzy. These are my friends. All three of us watched WrestleMania. Yep. Yeah, these are my friends. All three of us watched WrestleMania. So, yeah. I just want so make sure you guys hit that like button, leave a comment, please subscribe to my channel. This video was sponsored by JD from New York, Fight for Pro Wrestling, Solid Monster, Just Atlas, Denise Salcedo. They're a good mic work commentaries. All the great podcasters, even Dave Tony, Joe Conan. These are all the podcasters that I watched last night. So I will go. Hold on. I will go through all the matches. WrestleMania opened up pretty great. John Cena versus Austin Theory. We had a great Fatal 4-Way tag team. Seth Rollins and Logan Paul was phenomenal. And Rey Mysterio and Dominic was absolutely magnificent, fantastic. The match was great, the storytelling, the build. But the best part of WrestleMania was the entrances. Charlotte and Rhea was a banger. And that was not the main event. The main event was the Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. A fantastic match. The match was a 5-star classic. One of the best tag teams in WrestleMania history. An all-time great. And I do agree, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn did win, as I predicted. I think we all knew what was going to happen. It was phenomenal. I mean, the moment, the emotion, especially from Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens, especially, the emotion that was on to him. We will talk about those matches. This was a fantastic match. This was a long show. It went 4 hours. Now, here on the East Coast, it started at 8 o'clock and it ended at 12 o'clock. On the West Coast, in LA, it was at 5 o'clock and it ended at 9. So it was like 4 hours. And I think there were 7 matches on the card. Actually, 8 matches, because there was an impromptu match that didn't need to happen. We did not need to see the Miz versus Pat McAfee on the show. But, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go through this match in order on what we saw here. I'm gonna go through all the matches in order. The best part about the match was the storytelling. That was so important. The storytelling of the match was phenomenal. That was one of the things that I really loved about this match. Now, hold on. First, I'm gonna go through all the matches here. Now the show opened up with The Miz and Snoop Dogg. Yeah, Snoop Dogg was on WrestleMania. He was also one of the hosts with The Miz. They opened up the show. They introduced Austin Theory. He came out. John Cena came out. I think he had a good entrance. He had the Make-A-Wish with the kid coming out. On that whole thing. The match went 10 or 11 minutes. The match was decent. It wasn't that all spectacular. It was decent. It was a pretty good match. Austin Theory went over like I knew he would. Based on the build to this match and the promo that John Cena cut in Boston on Raw, how he buried Theory, and then for weeks Austin Theory saying he's not gonna get buried. But it was a pretty good match. Austin Theory went over. He got his WrestleMania moment against his longtime childhood hero, his longtime idol against John Cena. So yeah, Austin Theory wins. I thought the finish was kind of lame and saw it coming because Because the finish was kind of lame and saw it coming because Austin Theory went for the first John Cena was going for the AA and referee gets knocked out. Austin Theory hits a low blow, hits the A ton and wins. I wish the match got more time. It went about 11 minutes. 11 minutes, how long this match was. But the match was decent. I mean, the match opened the show. John Cena was the first guy out there. He opened the show at WrestleMania. John Cena is shooting a movie, so he's not gonna be. So he'll be gone for a while. I think we'll see him probably maybe around SummerSlam or next year WrestleMania if they book a match for him. Maybe against Logan Paul. But John Cena and Austin Theory was solid. Austin Theory went over. Now we'll see what he'll do on Raw and who's gonna challenge him for the title. It was a decent match. After that, we had the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match with Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus the Viking Raiders versus the Street Profits versus the Alpha Academy. The Street Profits won this match. Dawkins and Monte Ford, they won the match. The match was, it went 8 minutes, and these guys delivered a fantastic match. A lot of big spots, a lot of highlights. The best highlight was when Chad Gable went for the German suplex on Braun Strowman. Then he rolled him up and lifted him up with a German suplex that got a holy shit chant. That was unbelievable. The crowd gave a big pop of that. This match was great for 8 minutes that they did. All these guys are great. Chad Gable, Monte Ford, Ricochet, fantastic. The Viking Raiders, even though they haven't been that good on the show, but they also performed. It was a great match. And went about 8 minutes. I wish the guy went 15 minutes. But it was a decent match. It was a showcase WrestleMania match, so it was a pretty good match. Even though there's nothing on the line. Now the Street Profits won this match, so I wonder what they're gonna do. Are they gonna go after the tag team titles? I don't know. Now hopefully they do push Monte forward as a single star. Hopefully Chad Gable is a single star. Since they're teasing a breakup with him and Otis. Otis will go with the match the male models. Braun Strowman and Ricochet. I enjoyed them as a tag team. I think it's great. They've been pretty good. Braun Strowman have looked great on the main roster. Ricochet fantastic. So yeah. Now the next match was Seth Rollins and Logan Paul. Logan Paul had a great entrance. He actually had an entrance that Shawn Michaels had all those years ago. So, hold on. I know my friend talking. So Logan Paul Logan Paul was ziplining somewhere. He was ziplining down the ring. Today was Logan Paul's birthday, his 28th birthday, and his entrance, he was ziplining. Seth, hey, quiet. Alright. So as I was saying, Seth Rollins had a great entrance. The crowd was singing along to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is over. The crowd, I love it when they sing along to his theme song. So the match was fantastic. I think it went about 15 minutes. This match was fantastic. It was phenomenal. A lot of highlights, a lot of big spots. We did get the debut of KSI, who was dressed as a mascot of that shampoo or whatever. I don't know. Knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off. Alright, so as I was saying, we had as I was saying, Logan Paul and Seth Rollins was a great match. It was the third match on the card. The highlight was when Logan Paul was setting up to do a flop match on Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins put KSI on the announce table. Logan Paul hit him on the announce table. We got a big pop. Logan Paul was on the top rope. He was trying to jump on Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins super kicked him, hit the pedigree, and won. Seth Rollins won this match. I also agree with. Seth Rollins actually needs a WrestleMania ring after the last 2 years that he lost. Actually, 3 years that he lost. but Seth Rollins won this match, and hopefully he propelled in the main event scene. Possibly, if Cody Rhodes would win the title, then he should be in a world title picture. I think we might go on another year without Seth Rollins being a world champion, or at least fighting for a title. So yeah. So Seth Rollins he won that match. Alright, the next match was the 6-woman tag with Damage Control versus Becky Lynch versus Lita versus Trish Stratus. I didn't care about this match. This match was nothing. This match was pretty much a calm down match after the last 3 good matches. These two, these all 6 of these women in the tag match was not gonna like overshadow Rollins and Logan Paul. Logan Paul is a fantastic wrestler, one of the best celebrity wrestlers in WWE history. So this 6-woman match was this match had no build, there was no heat, nothing on the line, no title on the line. Damage Control is dead, they are buried. Hopefully we break them up. The match was alright. It was decent. I was enjoying the wrestling of Becky, but man, I do not care about Trish Stratus and Lita in the ring. Becky, I'm not a big fan of Becky. Damage Control, I said, they're buried. No one cared about them. They got no reaction. Hopefully they break them up and we separate Bayley from Io and Dakota. Give Io and Dakota a singles run. Give them an opportunity at a title. Bayley, have her turn babyface. This whole thing is not working. But the match was pretty decent. We had high spot. We had Becky Lynch. I think we had a high spot that I probably will talk about in this match.
Braun, you've come to the right guy.
Yeah. Frequent tags. Now we did get a spot where all members of Damage Control did super kick to Lita. Yeah. So oh wait, hold on.
How did they make Starburst?
Alright. Here we go. So yeah. Now we got that out of the way. So Becky, Lita, and Trish, they won this match. Hopefully we move on and the feud's over. And hopefully we can figure out who's gonna beat Becky and Lita. I think I already know who's gonna win. It will probably be Shayna and Ronda. I think they'll win the other Fatal 4-Way tag team tonight and on night 2. Alright, so up next we had what I thought was it was my favorite on the show. Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio in a father versus son match. This is the second father versus son match at WrestleMania. I don't know the first. I have to go back and look. But this match was fantastic. The build, the storyline, the heat, the crowd was into it. The best part was the entrances. Dominic, I love the promo package between this match and Dominic Mysterio. The promo package showed him, him being arrested, him in prison, and it showed him in a cell. And then it showed him being now the entrance. Dominic was in the NYPD van with the officers, handcuffed, and he came out wearing a father's mask. He walked down the crowd. He walked where the crowd was, and I thought it was a great entrance of him walking with the office, of him walking like he's a prisoner, like he was handcuffed. He had like 5 officers by him. He walked down the crowd. That was a great entrance. He got a lot of heat. Rey Mysterio had a fantastic entrance. He came out. He had the Eddie Guerrero entrance where he came out on a car. They played Eddie's theme for a few seconds, and then he had his entrance. It was fantastic. Now this match was great. The match was fantastic. I love the build. We will go through this match. Now, as I said, this was a fantastic match. Going into this match, I wasn't too big on Dominic. I wasn't a fan of it in ring, but Dominic is phenomenal. He's doing some of the best work of his career. He's a great heel. He got so much heat. Now this match is long-term booking. They've been building this match since last year, ever since Dominic turned on his father, and they've been building to it for months. And it's been fantastic. The feud have been slow. They're taking their time with it. They've been patient. And we got the match. Also, I forgot to mention, Bad Bunny was out there. Bad Bunny was at ringside with the Spanish commentators. He also played a factor into the match. The match started off with both of them going back and forth. We did see Aaliyah and Angie. Uh, 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 we saw a women, their wife and daughter, Aaliyah and Angie. They were at ringside in the front row seat. Now, there was a highlight where Dominic put water. First, earlier in the match, Rey Mysterio drew Dominic to the turnbuckle. Rey Mysterio grabbed his baton, I think, or maybe a belt. Really. And he started whooping down his ass. He started whooping his ass. He started whooping down his ass and whooping him behind. I thought that was great, and that really fit the storyline. It also fit the storyline. Because that match also fit the storyline of what happened. So and right after that, Dominic is outside the ring. He went to his mom and said, "You gonna let him do that? You gonna let him do that to me?" And she said, "Yes." And then he looked at Aaliyah. He took Aaliyah's drink. He threw the drink all over Aaliyah. Shh. All right. No. All right, fine. All right. Sorry about that, but as I was saying, so Dominic threw the drink on Aaliyah, and Aaliyah was mad. She tried to go into a Ray stopped her. Dominic hit Ray. Then they went back at it. We also saw the rest of Judgment Day. We saw Damian Priest and Finn Balor out there. We saw Legado del Fantasma. Now they're being called the Legado New World Order. So we saw Santos Escobar. We saw them out there, and they attacked Rey Mysterio. So Rey Mysterio, they attacked they attacked Judgment Day. Now the ending was great. The ending we had. Hold on. Let me look at the ending. Alright, as I was saying, the ending was fantastic. Dominic removed the turnbuckle. So as I said, the ending where Dominic tried to remove the turnbuckle, referee stopped him. Referee got distracted, and oh wait, hold on. Yeah, so as I was saying, the ending where Dominic tried to remove the turnbuckle, and referee got distracted. Dominic, so Damian Priest actually left a small black bag where Dominic got a chain, tried to use the chains on Ray, but Bad Bunny got involved. Bad Bunny took the chain away. Rey Mysterio went for the 619, hit the front brass off the top rope and pinned him 1, 2, 3. Rey Mysterio defeat Dominic. This match was great. It was fantastic. There was storytelling, and I think this feud will continue. This is not a one-off. I don't think it should be. I think it will continue. And since that Backlash is on May 6th, Bad Bunny is the host of Backlash. Backlash is in Puerto Rico, and Bad Bunny is the host. So I think he will play a factor. Now we might get him involved in the feud. Maybe they do a six-man. It could be Ray, Santos, and Bad Bunny again. Judgment Day. That could happen. But the match was great. It was fantastic. I loved it. It was my favorite on the show. It was my first favorite. It was my first favorite on the show. And Rey Mysterio won. He celebrated with his family, with Santos Escobar. So I think we will see long-term booking between them. Cause now he's in the new fashion with Legado, New World Order. So Santos will be getting some TV time with Rey Mysterio. But I can't wait to see what happens after this. Hopefully it continues. So yeah. Yeah. Now after that we did get wait hold on. Shh. After hold on. Now alright, as I was saying. Oh, never mind. Alright, so as I was saying, after that match, we had Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. for the SmackDown Women's title. This match was also great. It was also a great match. Now, this match was not the main event. It was the co-main event. It was second to last on the card. Well, actually third to last if you count the impromptu match that we had earlier. But Charlotte and Rhea delivered what I thought was a fantastic match. They wrestled like it should have been the main event, but it was a fantastic match. It was hard-hitting. It was physical. Now, going into this match, the build sucked. It's been lackluster. Charlotte comes off as a heel. Rhea was pretty much over in this match. People cheering for Rhea. The match was great. It was hard hitting. I did love the match. These two have great chemistry. These two went back and forth, near fall after near fall. The crowd was in it. They also chanted, "Oh, this is awesome." This match was fantastic. Now hopefully it's a one-off. Rhea Ripley did get the win. She hit the Riptide off the top rope. There were some big highlights in this match, but the best highlight was when she hit the Riptide off the top rope. Now before that, she actually slammed her head on the top of the turnbuckle and said, "It's my time now." And she's right, it is. And she hit the Riptide. She won 1, 2, 3. And after the match, you see Charlotte outside the ring laughing, having a smirk on her like. And also, Charlotte did cut a promo backstage saying that she was upset that she was not the main event. She was upset that she didn't main event because because Rhea won the Rumble. The winner of the Rumble she main event WrestleMania. That didn't happen. The tag team title main evented. I'm sorry, Charlotte's title reign as SmackDown champion was terrible. Charlotte did nothing with that title. Charlotte did nothing. She came back after being gone for 7 months, did nothing, won in 30 seconds from Ronda Rousey. She only defended the title against Sonya Deville on SmackDown, and she been acting like a heel. The promos he cut last week was not that good. Now we all know she was losing. The match was predictable. Rhea got her win back. Rhea deserved the WrestleMania moment. The match was great, and let's hope that Rhea as champion on SmackDown will establish the women's division and book other women and book new people. Now who knows how long she'll be champion? I bet a long-term champion. I bet her have a great title reign. But I thought the match was hard hitting. It was fantastic, a good ending, and it's a one-off. There's no way for it to continue. Let's hope that Charlotte stays away from the title for a long time and have her do something else. I don't know. But the match was fantastic. I thought the match was very good. So yeah, the match was fantastic. Now, as for the main event, or actually wait, before the main event, we did get, as I said, we got this impromptu match. We had Snoop Dogg and the Miz. They came out. They announced the attendance record for WrestleMania, about 80,497, I believe, that they said that how many fans were in attendance. And then Pat McAfee came out. He barely got a reaction. This late in the show, I thought the main event was coming up next. We did not need Pat McAfee versus The Miz in this impromptu match, this waste of a match that was meaningless. It had nobody being on WrestleMania, and there's a reason why this show should not have been 4 hours. The show was very long. It felt long. It felt like that they really dragged. They showed promo after promo almost every week, almost every night. There was backstage segment. Now we did get a great message, but having this in at the end of the show before the main event, which is a waste. The crowd didn't give a shit. The crowd didn't even care that Pat McAfee was even in the ring. People just wanted to see the main event, see Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn win tag team titles. Now this match went like what, 2-3 minutes? Pat McAfee did get helped by that guy, I forgot his name. He played for the 49ers. He played for the San Francisco 49ers in the NFL. He also helped Pat McAfee beat The Miz. And that was it. I'm not going to talk about this match. I'm not going to go through it. That was it. Pat McAfee beat The Miz in like 3 minutes. And that was it. This dragged way too long. Had nobody being on the card. But that's it. And now finally, for the main event Also, we did get Austin Theory in a birthday segment talking about he owned John Cena. And yeah. And now finally for the main event, the Usos defending their tag team title against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for the undisputed tag team titles. This match was phenomenal. This was fantastic. One of the best main events in years. One of the best tag team matches at WrestleMania in years. It's been a long time since a tag team match, the tag team title actually meant something and felt like it was something on this show. And it was the right call for Triple H to put this in the main event and have the crowd go home happy, give them their moment. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn deserve a WrestleMania moment. Kevin Owens main event his second WrestleMania. Last year he main evented with Stone Cold. That was great. This year he main evented with his best friend Sami Zayn. Cause oh wait, hold on. So yeah, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn was. So the match did start off a little bit slow for the first 5 minutes, and the crowd was kind of a bit out. I'm like, oh man, there's no way that Charlotte and Rhea are gonna overtop what these guys did. But thank God that didn't happen. I thought it was it was the second best match on the show. Actually, third best match. Well, fourth. There were 4 great matches that were classics, but it was my top number 1 favorite. Charlotte and Rhea was my third. But this match was phenomenal. I will go through some of the highlights in this match. We did have some big spots, some near fall after near fall. There were kick out. We did get the Uso putting Kevin Owens through the announce table. We also got the Uso went for the 1D on Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn kicked out. No one has ever kicked out of the 1D in WWE history. Sami Zayn kicked out. And that was the moment that made history. And then all of them down. Sami Zayn made the hot tag. Kevin Owens comes in, hit the stutter. And now the ending was fantastic. It was phenomenal. We did get now the ending where Sami Zayn hit the Haluva kick 3 times on Jey Uso, and he picked him up. He laid him down like this, and laid him down, and he said, "It's over." And then he hit the Haluva kick 3 times on Jey Uso, went for the 1-3-3, and just like that, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens win their first ever tag team titles at WrestleMania in the main event on the greatest days of them all. They were phenomenal. My favorite part was the emotion and the tears on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. But Kevin Owens were emotional. As soon as that 3 count happened, you saw the emotional in Kevin Owens' face, like Kevin Owens got his moment. Now, this match was also predictable. We all knew who was going to win this match. It's all about storytelling, the build, the great heat. This has been built for over a year now, ever since Sami Zayn joined the Bloodline. And everything they did with Kevin Owens at Survivor Series, the Royal Rumble, the Chamber, what happened on Raw, you name it. This was phenomenal. Long-term booking. I can't wait to see what happens on the Raw after Mania. But this match was great. It was phenomenal. I love the ending. Sami Zayn pinning Jey Uso. Now, I wonder what could happen on night 2 with Roman Reigns. How he can react, how the Usos lock the titles. Will Cody Rhodes win the title? I can't wait for all the other matches. Now, night 2 has a lot of work to do. Night 2 has a lot of work to do. They have a lot of matches. There's only 3 matches I'm looking forward to with Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, the Hell in a Cell match with Finn Balor and Edge, and then the triple threat match with Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre. Everything else I'm not really looking forward to. Yeah, Oscar and Bianca might be good, but that's not really the bill hasn't been that great. I don't know if they will deliver. Hopefully they do. But WrestleMania Night 1 was one of the best WrestleManias I've ever seen. I do like 38, but this match was phenomenal and fantastic. Night 1 is great. Because every year, 4 years now, with 2 night WrestleManias, Night 1 always delivered. Last year it delivered. 37 it delivered. 36 it also delivered. But this WrestleMania Night 1 was one of the best I ever seen. It was phenomenal. It was fantastic. The moment with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn winning. Sami. Oh, my bad. My bad. Hold on. I had to fix that. So yeah. I thought the match was phenomenal. It was fantastic. Well, it's been 30 minutes in this video. Night 2 gonna start in the pre-show gonna start in like 2 hours, and the main show starts at 8 o'clock. I actually wait. I probably should have shown that, or maybe two. Like I don't know. I'm just showing all the others in this match. It was a great match. It was so phenomenal. This WrestleMania will be remembered as one of the best WrestleMania of all time. Hopefully, Night 2 can live up to that promise. Hopefully, the day deliver as well. They have a lot of work to do. Now, I did forget to mention about the NXT Stand and Deliver. I did watch it yesterday. It came on yesterday on each time. I think at 1 o'clock it came on. Now, that was also a good show. Carmelo Hayes did beat Braun Breaker. We did get Indy Hartwell. She won the NXT Women's title. Grayson Watt and John Gargano was a classic match. A great match they had. That unsavory match was great. And we did get other good matches on that show. I did make a short video on my Instagram and Twitter, and I think Facebook. I did do short videos on the ending of those matches, on how those were booked. If y'all want to see those, I'll probably leave a link at the end of this. But yeah. So I might as well end the video. I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. Hit that like button. Leave a comment. Please subscribe to my channel. I will do a review on WrestleMania Night 2. I think I'll make a short video on my Twitter page and show y'all how that match is going to be booked. How the show can be booked. But I don't know. But until next time, I'll be back for more. Thank you.